Hello, and thank you for joining me in my YouTube channel, which I'm starting to develop for you. And I'm really pleased that you're joining me now because this month, this February in 2018, I decided to commit to blogging once a day for the whole of February and calling it What If? Contemplations for Life Transformation. And what I'm really excited about is I'm going to be turning this into a book so people can use it as a daily tool just to get some insight to what they need on that day. So if you're not much of a reader and you prefer to listen and to watch, then this YouTube clip is just for you. So I'm going to dive straight in to number one, and I'm going to be reading it from my blog. So you will see me kind of looking down at my screen just to make sure that I'm kind of staying on track. And what I want you to think about doing is once you've watched the whole of these series is that please, when I give you the link, go find the book and you will be able to kind of just delve in when you need that help to help you kind of move through and maybe just crack something you've been holding on to for just a little too long. In this first contemplation, I ask you, what if you chose trust? Is your first thought of disbelief or fear? Maybe you don't know how to trust, or maybe you feel your body instantly soften as you release the need to know how or what, where, when, and who. What if you trusted yourself? It's so easy to get bogged down by beliefs that we've been unconsciously planted in our minds, beliefs that we're not enough, not pretty enough, not clever enough, not funny enough, thin enough, not driven enough. Just a tiny selection of the myriad of damaging beliefs that have been constantly given to us, and we find ourselves constantly trying to be more and trying to be more and trying to be more. We're bombarded through media channels with images of perfection, gloriously happy people with amazing bodies, gorgeous couples living the high life, entrepreneurs earning millions while they sit on the beach and drink their pina colada, beautiful people always being happy. We don't see the other side of that. We don't see the despair or the loneliness or the sensation of feeling lost and in that darkness of unknowing. So when you already feel a little bit lost, a little bit down in yourself, these images can be powerful. You can be really powerful and instantly rob you of the belief that you can be happy, you are beautiful, you can be fulfilled, you can be abundant. But when we choose trust, we can change that picture. What if I trusted myself? If you took a deep breath right now and removed the false images of perfection from your mind, could you choose to trust yourself? Could you say, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now? Would you be willing to trust the decisions that you make without seeking a second opinion? Are you able to trust the journey that you find yourself on? Can you choose to take that leap and trust in the infinite power and potential that you were born with to catch you? And maybe when you leap, maybe you don't fall. Maybe you go outwards. Maybe you float. There's lots of talk about how the net catches us when we fall. But for me, falling means we're going downwards. So I prefer to say we leap outwards. When we learn to trust ourselves, we open up infinite possibilities for happiness and fulfillment. What if I trusted others? Trust is a powerful yet delicate emotion. A moment to destroy it and a lifetime to rebuild it. But does it have to be that way? Could you contemplate for just one moment that when we truly trust ourselves, that we can choose to trust others, regardless of what we perceive through our senses about them? You see, when we have a deep trust in who we are, we know that we're equipped to deal with all that we are given, good and bad. So if we are able to gift someone else trust before it's been earned or after it's been shattered, does this not provide a pathway for them to start believing more deeply in themselves because we chose to believe in them? Consider this for just one moment. I would ask you to consider those moments where you feel that your trust has been destroyed. Can you take a different viewpoint and identify any times in your life, any moments, any experiences where you invited that in? Did you turn off that gut feeling that something was wrong in your relationship or in your job or in your life? Maybe you created the event to punish yourself for something that you feel guilty about from the past. Or perhaps you lack trust in yourself and it's holding you in a situation that was long past its sell-by date, but you don't trust yourself to move away. Once again, I ask you to feel into the release of choosing trust. Even when we feel hurt, we can choose to trust that it was for our higher good. We can choose to trust that those other people involved were doing their best at that time. Trust gives us the freedom to choose to feel better about something than continually asking the question, why? So let me share this exercise with you as we come to a close. Learning how to tap into the energy of trust will help you to experience emotional freedom and flow in your life. It's as simple as that. And I want you to try this simple exercise every time you feel that fear and distrust start clawing away at you. Just take a moment to be still. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. And as you exhale, allow your shoulders to fall away from your ears and take your attention to your belly where we hold so much tension, and just physically allow that to soften. With each breath in and out, feel your body become more and more relaxed. If any thoughts or pictures that don't serve this feeling start to come in, imagine yourself picking them out, putting them in a box, putting the lid on the box, and putting that box really far away out of sight on a really high shelf or somewhere out of your home. And now ask yourself this very simple question. What if I chose trust? What if I chose trust right now? Whatever I'm struggling with, what if I chose to trust? Feel what happens in your body. Ask yourself, if I chose to totally trust myself, the journey and the outcome, how different do I feel right now? Again, feel that change in your body. Keep breathing and staying anchored into the feelings of freedom and lightness that are running through you when you choose trust. Now, as with all things, this takes practice, but I can tell you from personal experience, it's a life-changing practice. It's a freedom-giving practice. It's a receiving practice, a manifesting practice. You open yourself up to more of what you seek. And to go with that, and to go with today's number one, contemplation, what if I chose trust, I would like to give you this mantra. I trust in myself, the journey, and the outcome. Now, however you use that mantra, whether you want to put it on your phone as a reminder, whether it's something that you immediately go to when you start to feel that anxiety and overwhelm coming through your body, whether you write it down through the day, but keep that mantra close by and repeat it and watch as you start to relax your body. And pretty soon what will happen with practice is that every time you say that mantra, there will be an immediate physical and physiological response in your body, which will serve you creating the life that you really want to create. I hope you found that helpful. And tomorrow we come back with contemplation number 2 in the what if journey. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.